Hello everyone, myself Ami Mehta, and now we discuss introduction to file management. So how we can manage a file in C. So in programming we may require some specific input data to be generated several number of times. Sometimes it is not enough to only display the data on the console, means our output screen. So the data to be displayed may be very large and only a limited amount of data can be displayed on the console. And since the memory is volatile, it is impossible to recover the programmatically generated data again and again. So the first thing, we may require that some specific input data again and again. And sometimes it is not enough that our output data will be display on the console. Okay, and another thing, that if we want to store that data, store that output data, then this is not possible because the memory is volatile. As soon as the program is exit, our output will be lost. Okay, so for that reason we require file. So, however, if we need to do so, we may store it onto the local file system, which is volatile and can be accessed every time. Here comes the need of file handling in C. Okay, so if we want to do, we use file system when the file will be stored in volatile memory and we can access every time. So file handling in C enable us to create, update, read, and delete the files stored on the local file system through our C program. Okay, so the following operation can be performed on a file: the creation of the new file, opening an existing file, reading from the file, writing to the file, and deleting the file. So these are the operation we can do on the on the file. Like we are creating file, we are opening that existing file, then we reading from the file, content reading, then we writing to the file, and at the end we delete the file. Okay, so what are the various functions for file management? Okay, so let us discuss one by one. So the first is fopen. So it opens new or existing file. Then the second one is fprintf. Okay. So this will write data into the file. So like we use printf function, we use fprintf to write data into the file. Third one is fscanf. So normal scanf we get data from the runtime, from the user. Fscanf reads data from the file. Fputc. So simple normal puts used for write a character into the console or onto the output screen, while fputc writes a character into the file. Fgetc reads a character from file. Okay, so the functionality is same as putc and getc, but this in this way we can do from the file. The next one is fclose for close the file. Next one is fseek. It sets the file pointer to given position. Next one is fputw. Writes an integer to the file. Fgetw reads an integer from the file. Ftel, it returns current position. Rewind sets the file pointer to the beginning of the file. So these are the very common function or mostly used function for the file management. In from that, some are very common that we used previously, but simply with the input output in console, that printf, scanf, putc, getc, etc. Okay, so fopen for open new or existing file, fclose for close the file. Okay, so these are the function. Now let us see the first function, opening file fopen. So we must open a file before it can be read, write or update. The fopen function is used to open a file. So the syntax of the fopen is file star fopen constant char star file name comma constant char star mode. So the fopen function accepts two parameters. The first one is file name, which is string. So if the file is stored at some specific location, then we must mention the path at which the file is stored. For example, a file name can be like C in some folder and in some file.txt. And the second argument is the mode in which the file is to be opened. Okay, so we can use one of the following modes in the fopen. So this is the mode: R for open the file for reading only, W for open the file for writing only, and A open the file for appending. So these are the three modes: read, write and appending. So when trying to open a file, one of the following things may happen. When the mode is writing, a file with the specified name is created if the file does not exist. The contents are deleted if the file already exists. So what happened while we are opening the file in writing mode? But that file does not actually exist. Then the file that is created. And if the file is already exists, the contents are deleted. Okay. Now the second thing, when the purpose is appending, the file is opened with the current content safe. So if the mode is appending, the previous content or data is safe. Okay. And a file with the specified name is created if the file name does not exist. And if third thing is, if the purpose is reading and if it exists, then the file is opened with the current content safe, otherwise an error occurs. So now three scenarios is there. We are opening a file, we are trying to open a file in writing mode. First thing, we are trying to open a file in writing mode. If there is no file existing same as the file name, specified name, then the new file will be created. But if the file is existing, the data will be removed. The past data will be removed and the new file is empty file is created. Second thing, now we are opening a file in appending mode. The current content is safe, and if such file does not exist, then the new file created. And now third option, if we are opening a file in reading mode and if it exists, then it is okay, file is open. But if it is not, then the error will occur. Now these are the statement that file to pointer p1 p2. In p1 we are opening named data in the read mode, and in second statement p2 is equal to fopen results in writing mode. So the file data is open for reading and result is open for writing. In case the result file already exists, so its contents are deleted and the file is opened as a new file. If data file does not exist, an error will occur. So this three scenario is explained here using these two lines. Okay. So if the file data is open for reading and if it is not exist actually, then error will occur. So many recent compilers include additional mode of operation, which is R+. The existing file is open to the beginning for both reading and writing. W+, same as W except both for reading and writing. So this is additional. Simple read write appending are there, but these are the additional. And A+, same as app A except both for reading and writing. Okay. So these are the scenario when, and this is the function fopen for opening a file. Now let us discuss closing a file. So a file must be closed as soon as all operations on it have been completed. This ensures that all outstanding information associated with the file is flushed out from the buffers and all links to the file are broken. It also prevents any accidental misuse of the file. In case there is a limit to the number of files that can be kept open simultaneously, closing of unwanted files might help open the required files. And another instance where we have to close a file is when we want to reopen the same file in a different mode. The IO library supports a function to do this for us. So it takes the following form: fclose in bracket file pointer. So here we took file pointer p1 p2 and we are opening file input in writing mode and output in reading mode, and at the end we are closing this both file input and output, but using not that file name but using the pointer. So this program opens two files and closes them after all operation on them are completed. Once a file is closed, its file pointer can be reused for another file. Okay, so these are the function for opening a file and closing a file. Thank you.